Bold, complex, and instantly recognizable, tequila is a flavor that lingers in the memory. But have you ever paused to consider what goes into creating this iconic Mexican spirit? From the sun-drenched agave fields to the smooth finish that warms you from the inside, making tequila is an art form steeped in tradition and skill. Stay with us, as today we're revealing the secrets behind your favorite drink. The blue agave plant. Before reaching our glasses as a spirited drink, tequila takes its first breath in the soil of Mexico as the blue agave plant. Despite the existence of over 136 species of agave plants, only the blue agave is utilized in the production of genuine tequila. This specific species of agave, scientifically known as Agave tequilana, thrives primarily in the volcanic terrains of Jalisco and a few surrounding states. Unlike grapes that are harvested annually for wine, the blue agave plant is a test of patience. It matures between 8 to 12 years. Over these years, it gathers a rich reserve of sugars, specifically fructose, in its heart, or piña. The ripeness of the plant is paramount, as it directly influences the quality and flavor of the tequila. When the time is right, farmers step in. With sharp, rounded tools called coas, they expertly trim the long, spiky leaves, revealing the piña. These cores, resembling large pineapples, can be massive, often weighing anywhere from 80 to 200 pounds. Once harvested, the piñas are transported to distilleries where their sugars are extracted and converted, marking the beginning of the tequila-making process. Speaking of agave, here's a neat little fact for you. Studies suggest that the fructans present in the plant can potentially boost bone health by enhancing the absorption of calcium. Cool, isn't it? Cooking the agave transitioning from the fields, the harvested piñas find their next stop at the distilleries. Here, their transformation into tequila truly begins. The raw piñas, while rich in sugars, are not immediately suitable for fermentation. First, they need to undergo a cooking process. Traditionally, large ovens known as hornos are used for this purpose. These stone or brick ovens slowly bake the agave hearts at controlled temperatures, often for about 48 to 72 hours. This slow cooking method is essential for converting the complex carbohydrates in the piñas into fermentable sugars. As the piñas bake, they soften, changing color and exuding a sweet aroma reminiscent of caramel and cooked fruits. In more modern facilities, autoclaves, pressurized steam ovens, are used. These can achieve the same result in a shorter time, often within 10 to 12 hours. Regardless of the method, the aim remains consistent: to unlock the sugars vital for the subsequent fermentation process. Milling and fermentation. Once the cooked agave piñas are cooled, they're ready for the next vital step: extraction of the sweet juice known as aguamiel, or honey water. The softened piñas are crushed to release this juice, employing either traditional tahona wheels or modern mechanical mills. After extraction, the aguamiel is transferred to fermentation tanks. This is where nature does its magic. Using natural airborne yeasts, or occasionally cultivated strains introduced by the distillers, the sugars in the aguamiel are converted into alcohol. This fermentation can last anywhere from a few days to a week, during which the mixture bubbles vigorously as the sugars transform into ethanol and CO2. The result is a mildly alcoholic liquid called mosto, or tepequi. Inspired by the art of tequila making, hit subscribe for more fascinating stories behind everyday objects. Distillation. With the fermentation complete, the mosto or tepache enters its transformative phase. Distillation is the method that intensifies the alcohol content and refines the flavors, bringing us closer to the final taste of tequila. This process takes place in specialized stills, often made of copper or stainless steel. Here, the tepequi is heated until it reaches the boiling point. Since alcohol evaporates at a lower temperature than water, the alcoholic vapors rise through the still, condensing back into a liquid as they cool. Typically, tequila goes through 2 rounds of distillation. The first round produces a liquid known as ordinario, with a relatively low alcohol content. The second distillation refines it further, resulting in a clearer spirit with higher alcohol content. This double distillation method ensures purity, clarity, and the signature taste that tequila enthusiasts have come to adore. By the end of the distillation process, What was once the sweet juice of the agave plant emerges as the fiery spirit we recognize as tequila, awaiting its final touches before it graces our glasses. Did you know? In 2006, a bottle of tequila was sold for a record-breaking $225,000. This wasn't just any bottle. It was a platinum and white gold tequila bottle, showcasing the high-end side of the tequila market. It's a fun reminder of how tequila can truly be a luxury experience. Let's move on to our second last step, aging and types of tequila. The journey of tequila doesn't end once distillation is over. What follows is a period of aging that can significantly influence its flavor, color, and smoothness. Depending on how long tequila is aged and in what kind of barrels, various types and profiles of the spirit emerge. Blanco or silver tequila, fresh out of the still, this tequila is either bottled immediately or aged for less than 2 months in stainless steel or neutral oak barrels. It boasts the purest agave flavor, being clear and transparent. Reposado, rested, tequila. Aged between 2 months to a year in oak barrels, Reposado tequila takes on a golden hue. This aging process imparts a smoother taste, with hints of the wood's characteristics blending with the agave. Añejo, aged. Tequila, stored in oak barrels for 1 to 3 years, Añejo tequila has a darker amber color. Its extended aging period results in a richer, more complex flavor profile, reminiscent of bourbon or cognac. Extra Añejo, ultra-aged. Tequila, a relatively new category, this tequila spends over 3 years in the barrel, leading to an even deeper color and a flavor profile that's both sophisticated and layered. The type of barrel used, previous contents, and even the climate of the aging location can infuse distinct flavors into the tequila. From notes of vanilla and caramel to hints of fruit and spice, the maturation process adds depth and complexity. Whether you prefer the crispness of Blanco or the layered nuances of an Añejo, understanding the aging process offers a deeper appreciation for each sip of this cherished spirit. And to truly appreciate the flavors of tequila, it's recommended to sip it neat and at room temperature, steering clear of the commercialized practice of shooting it with a salt and lime chaser. This approach, often used to mask the harshness of lower quality tequilas, fails to do justice to the rich heritage and complex flavors of a well-crafted tequila. Bottling. Before tequila makes its way to retailers, it undergoes rigorous quality control checks to ensure it meets the industry standards in terms of color, aroma, and flavor. Experts scrutinize each batch thoroughly, sometimes utilizing sensor technology to validate its quality. Once approved, the tequila is transferred to the bottling stage. Here, it is filled into bottles using high-speed filling lines, which maintain precision and hygiene. The bottles are then sealed to preserve the freshness and flavor, labeled with the necessary branding and information, and prepared for shipment to various destinations around the world. It's a final step that encapsulates the dedication to offering a genuine and quality tequila experience to consumers globally.